Hey guys, what's up? Today's video is using the Jeffree Star Blood Sugar palette. I used it to create this look right here. I am obsessed with this look. I did wear this look, I don't know, about a week ago or so. So my thumbnail is from that day and I forgot to put on lower lash mascara, so just ignore that. But I am obsessed with it. These shadows stayed just as vibrant all day long, did not crease, nothing. And it is absolutely stunning. So I am so excited about this. Please be sure to like and subscribe before you leave, and if you would like to see how I got this look, then just keep on watching. Alright guys, we are starting off with the eyes. I did apply some Scotch tape and then primed my eyes with concealer and powder, and now we're going to jump into the Blood Sugar palette. We're going to start off with mixing the shades Sugarcane and Cake. Is it Cake Mix? Yeah, Cake Mix, which is this shade and this shade right here. And I'm taking this on my Morphe M441. So taking this from the outer edge of the tape and then dragging this all the way in. And I first apply it with windshield wiper motions, and then I'm going to go in and I'm going to do circular motions. Alright, next I'm going to go in with the shade Tongue Pop, and Tongue Pop is this one right here. And I'm going to take this on my Morphe M433, and we're going to pack this on out here in the outer half first. So going all up against that tape, and then up against the tape and into the crease. And then just blending that out. Alright, next we're going to go into the shade Cavity. And Cavity is this hot pink right here. And I'm using that exact same brush. Alright, so again, packing it on down here and up against that tape. The shade is stunning, by the way. Okay, and then I'm just wiping off that brush, and then we're going to start blending this out. Okay, doing the exact same thing on the other eye. Alright, now I'm going to be mixing the shades Prick and Cherry Soda, and that is these two right down here, so I'm going to be mixing those. And just deepening up some more. And it's just adding some more color to it because this is still very, very vibrant, but not the same tone as that hot pink, so. And I'm not dragging it as far in as I did the hot pink. Alright, now I'm going to jump into the shade Fresh Meat, which is this one right here, and just taking a very little bit of that because it doesn't make a huge difference, but enough. So we're just going to take this right up against that tape and just lightly smudge that in just to add some more depth. So you can see it doesn't make a huge difference, but a lot of times how you get the best eye look is just layering, honestly, as many shades as possible to give more dimension to that look. So that is what we are doing. Alright, and then real quick, I'm going to jump back into my M441 and just buff over the top of this just to help blend everything out real well. So now I'm going to mix Extraction and Coma, which are these two shades right here. So I'm going to mix both of those on my M433, and this is going to be our shade to deepen up the outer half right out here. So I'm going right up against the tape and just kind of smudging that in just to deepen it up out here. Okay, and then I'm going to wipe off my brush and just blend that all together. Okay, so before jumping into the next step, I'm going to jump back into Sugarcane, which was this one right here, with my M441. And just ever so lightly at the top of this, place this down to help blend everything out. Alright, so now what I'm going to do, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer and I'm going to cut the inner half of the lid. And then I kind of tap it where that concealer ends to help just kind of blend that out. So now over top of that concealer, I'm going to take the shade Candy Floss, which is this one right here. And I'm going to take that on my Morphe M421. So we're gonna just pick that up. And we're going to pack this over the top of that. Okay, and then taking that M433 with just whatever product is left over and just lightly buffing to help blend everything out. So everything is nice and seamless. Alright, so now what I'm gonna do is I'm now going to take the Stila Magnificent Metals liquid glitter, and this is in the shade Diamond Dust, and we're going to do this on that half cut crease that we have. So I'm going to use, this is the Morphe M250-1 brush, so it's a real tiny liner brush, and I'm just picking up some of that glitter, and I want to tug the eye like I did to do that concealer, help get nice and precise. And we're just gonna add that glitter to our look. Alrighty, now that that is done, I'm going to go apply wing eyeliner and lashes, and the lashes I'm going to be using today are the Blinking Beauty number 4. So let me go do that and I will be right back. Alright, now moving on to the face, I'm going to start off with the Too Faced Hangover RX Primer. Alright, and then for foundation, I'm going to be using the Huda Beauty Faux Filter Foundation today. And this foundation you need very, very little of. So I'm going to do almost a full pump, but not quite. Alright, and then I'm using my Morphe Highlight and Contour Sponge to apply this to the skin. Alright, now I'm going to use my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer just to conceal my under eyes really quick. And then I'm going to use my CoverFX Perfect Setting Powder to set my under eyes. Alright, and then using my Merle Norman Ultra Powder Foundation to set the rest of my face. Alright, moving on to bronzer. I'm going to bronze up the skin using my Smashbox, the Cali Contour Palette, and I'm going to use the bronzer in here with my JH02 brush from Morphe. Alright, and then I'm going to contour as well, so I'm using the contour in the palette with my Morphe JH05 brush and just lightly contouring. I'm not doing anything too crazy. This just helps to add more color to my skin since this foundation is a little light. Alright, and then I'm also going to take that contour powder with a Morphe blending brush from the blue and pink set and just ever so lightly contour my nose, just because I don't usually do this, but again, this foundation is so light that this just helps to add some life back to my face and doesn't make it look like it's so light. So, and I'm not very good at this, so don't judge me. Alright, then for blush, I'm going to use the Tarte blush in the shade Exposed with my Morphe JH04 brush. And for this look, because it is so dramatic on the eyes, I do like a heavier blush application. So don't be afraid to really go in with the blush. Alright, and then before I highlight, I'm going to then set the face, and I'm going to use the Urban Decay Chill Makeup Setting Spray today. So I'm going to let that dry just a little bit, and then I'm going to highlight. So I'm going to be using the JH09 brush and the Ofra highlights in the shade Pillow Talk and Blissful. I'm going to set my brows with my clear brow gel really quick. So I brush them out and then I kind of just lightly comb them down. It gives them a little more of a feathered look, which I've really been into, so. Alright, I'm going to be jumping back into the eyes. I'm going to be mixing Extraction and Coma, which are these two right here, on my Morphe JH43 brush. And this is going to go mostly just on the outer half right out here. Right up against the lash line, just right there. Alright, and then I'm going to take a pencil brush. This one is from Makeup Geek, and I'm going to go in with the shade Cavity, which is the hot pink right there. And we're going to work on buffing this out. And then I'm going to also use a little bit of Prick and Cherry Soda, which are these two right down here. Alright, now I'm just going to apply mascara on the lower lashes and then I will be right back. And I did realize in my cover picture I did not apply mascara on my lower lashes. I forgot, that was from a different day when I wore this makeup look. But we are applying lower lash mascara today, so I will be right back. Alright, and for lipstick today I'm going to be using the Jeffree Star liquid lipstick in the shade Mannequin. This is the finished look. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you again in my next video. Bye!